Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to another live stream of Hearthstone. Why is my mouse flickering? It's always flickering. Don't know why. Maybe that is part of the fast encode streaming thing. I'll see if that is a video setting later. Today is Wednesday, July 26th. Let me look at my clock. We've got a couple daily quests to do. As I'm ranting here, we can get 9 2-cost minions done very quickly. Let's see if anybody's even online. Well, if that guy wants to send me a friend request, challenges, now is the time to send friend requests and challenges if you want to play me on whatever account I happen to be on. I guess that's just how this is going to have to break down to, is that I will say after I get the daily quest done, which it probably won't take too long, on the Americas account that we're on now, I'm going to go over to the European account. So if anybody is watching now and they want to play me on the Americas account, they need to get in quick and send a friend request. And if they want to play me on the European account, get ready for that, because we'll be there for a little while. More than likely. Unless I can get all those daily things. And then after that, I will do the Asia's account. And we'll probably, on the European account, also do another arena run. As long as we keep getting these arena runs, I see no reason not to just play them. This is going to be interesting.
Elune, guide my lands.
Get a random Murloc in your hand, +1/+1. Get a random Murloc in your hand, +1/+1. So now I've got a 4/5 and attack. So that's 3 of the 9 less than 2 mana characters I needed to play. So I could almost concede, but I'm playing ranked. It still makes a little bit of sense to play ranked. After I have 500 ranked victories, the only real reason I'd ever want to play ranked is to actually move up in the ranked ladder. Which, it's bad game design in my opinion to have 2 moderately separate goals when playing ranked. One just to get victories and one to actually to make it up the rank. They're the same goal, but for 2 different reasons, so it's not terrible. It's not as bad as if you had one goal to lose a certain number of games in ranked and one goal to win a certain number of games in ranked, or even tie versus win. We can now play this, and this, and this, and I think I've played 6 of the 9 2-mana characters I needed to play. So I was not exaggerating when I said this was going to be quick. Even if I somehow lost and didn't play all the minions I needed to play, I'd still be able to work towards the other goal and probably succeed in 1 or 2 games. Let's see.
Hey, catch!
So this Jade Beamoth with the pandas would probably be a nice combination, because you could bring them back, summon more Jade Golems. Every time you summon a Jade Golem, they're +1/+1 of the previous one you summoned. I could see a Jade Druid game built around that. That's kind of a shame that, like, the Jade mechanic that was added 2 expansions ago, and just now am I seeing a strategy that seems to make any sense with it. Deal 2 damage to non-Murloc creatures. Let's see.
The battle.
Had to hurt my own guy to do that, but whatever. After this one attacks, it adapts. I should have killed that probably, because he could get Wind Fury and then attack again, or he could get Taunt, or any number of things. This adapt creature in particular is pretty bad because of his ability to he can just continuously adapt forever.
Job's done.
This is quite the gamble. Quite the gamble we're playing.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Hollow Woods has come on. He says misplay. What did I misplay? Specifically, teach me. Or did the opponent misplay? What is this? Let's see. A new guy called Fumar attached. I left a like. I'm doing a live stream on Orc Survival. Come watch. So that's spam. And we'll say no spamming. So you are now reported for. Come on. Report. And then Hollowwoods should have killed that bugger. Hollowwoods, do I look at the chat? Yes, I do look at the chat. Vicious is a pain. Well, either way, it got the daily quest done, and that's what I was focusing on, and I'll be even more focused on that with this weapons deck now. I need to play 10 weapons. I agree with you though. I should have killed that vicious creature, minion, whatever its name is. Yeah, he is a pain. I'm not sure if it would have really changed anything, but it would have been nice to get a rank win. I doubt I'm gonna make it to rank 17
You asked for it.
by the end of this month, but then the new expansion's gonna come out and we're gonna rebuild all the decks. I keep promising this. I keep saying, yes, I'm going to rebuild all the decks, and I'm gonna only focus on playing meta decks that actually succeed and win, instead of having decks like this weapons deck that's just designed to do daily quests. And I'm hoping to get to rank. Well, I get to like rank 18 if I'm lucky at the end of the month. So I'm hoping to get to rank 10. It'd be nice if I could get to rank 5. This is probably a stupid move, but we'll see. I can't believe that actually worked. That sort of worked the way I would want it to work. I spent 2 cards and a coin to make him spend 4 mana effectively. Not killing the fledgling didn't mean that you couldn't have lethal next turn. Okay. So that's one weapon. So play this and this. And we're just gonna get rid of his Divine Shield. Might as well use up these weapons because that's all this deck is. Next turn I can play this. How rude is it for somebody to come on my chat and tell people to leave? Rude, rude, rude. Like, I'm not gonna let you do that. Imagine you walked into a Walmart and you're a Target employee and you're just yelling at people, come over to Target, we're having a sale. You'd be arrested. Hollywood says, I just can't help but thinking that you have too many weapons. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's do that. I should have done that first.
Job's done.
The irony here, more than anything else, is that this weapons deck that's mostly is just weapons sometimes succeeds. In an odd way, it sometimes just succeeds and works. Let's see. People don't plan for you to have so many weapons, so they don't have defenses against it. Now here's the thing, I don't think I've played enough. You're basically playing Pirate Warrior without the weapons. Yeah, not very respectful of him. And yes, not very respectful of him. Two different things.
What
there.
now?
Let's do this. And this, I didn't do that right. You don't have tempo though. Yep. My tempo here is rush, 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 go aggro. Give a random weapon. +1, +1. Yeah, if you were trying to win, you could probably take a third to half of these weapons out and have a decent weapon weapon deck. But then it would take twice as long to get that daily quest to play 10 weapons done. Let's see. Hmm. 8 damage. But here comes Reno Jackson. Have I played 10 weapons yet? Down to 17. No, that was only 5 weapons. Wow. 1 Gorehound is enough for any deck. Gorehound. I'm learning that. It does definitely seem like you can't just have 2 of any cards. There's too many things like Reno Jackson that give you the benefit of having no duplicates, and And none of the cards that you can have two of really have such amazing value compared to other cards that the diversity of having two separate cards makes more sense. Alright, here's another person I have to report on the chat. And my stomach's growling. Here we go. As +1 attack. Let's see if he wastes 2 mana to kill this 1 mana character. I don't know if this is actually a good strategy, actually, to just try to get them to waste their turn. Let's see. And this is a quest. 6 spell cards you didn't have at the beginning. %chance to hit the wrong enemy. And see, I don't think upgrade actually counts as playing a weapon if I didn't have a weapon, because it's a spell card technically.
What to do? What to do?
I love seeing new faces. I just hate when it also the spammers and trolls show up too in the process. Like I've got the rules. Here, let me move this a little bit out of the way so people can read the rules a little bit better on the chat. I basically, on the rules, say everything twice. No spamming, no advertisement, and just in case you don't know what one of those words means, be nice. Talk video games. Like, even if you were spamming and advertising, you're still not talking about video games, and that's my loosest rule.
Ready your lance,
I may have to slow down a little bit to play some more weapons. Don't mean to spam a troll. Oh, you're not. Now, when I say spamming, I don't mean like you're talking too much. I mean when you're literally advertising something or trying to get other people to go to other channels. Like, and spam is probably not the best term to use. Because it means different things to different people. Might as well play this. Hello, no, I have no. Nothing you've posted has been a problem. It's the other people around you that I've had to report. And if there was any question whatsoever, YouTube does allow for a timeout, so I could just time out somebody if they were actually contributing to the conversation. It's the people that their very first post on the channel is an advertisement that I don't give them a second chance. The more people comment, the more YouTube recommends this video to other people, and the more people get in and the more comment, and it hopefully has a snowball effect. That's generally what you want to have happen on YouTube with all your videos, is more and more of a snowball effect. So did I play 5 weapons that time? No, I didn't. Yeah, you can definitely see why I put the maximum number of weapons possible, because even playing 5 as a daily quest is taking more time than I would have liked. I would have hoped that they would have been done by now, or that I could have achieved it in one game.
Garrosh versus Thrall. For Doomhammer. Victory or death.
Let's see. Guess I'll live with that. Can I add you on app? You can friend me on battle.net at Rydo number 1423. If that's what you mean. There's a bunch of other links to social media you can friend and follow me on too. I really have a, like, I don't think I've ever convinced anybody to friend me on Steam. I don't think anybody uses the friend system on Steam. This. And then do this. Attack. Attack. In the turn.
Tonight, a tale of glorious redemption. Blood
Taunt.
and plunder.
Upgrade.
X marks the spot.
And how do we want to do this? Kill this. Kill that. In the turn. I really thought I had a lot of video game news today, and I kind of just burned through it rather quickly. Gamescom will come, and then we'll get, I think, a decent amount of announcements. We didn't really get that much of announcements at E3 though, so I wouldn't expect there to be too much more at Gamescom. There are certainly some noticeably absent games that they apparently had nothing new to say about. This being the first year where I really focused and covered the announcements, I have this feeling that there's a very good chance. Let's see, how do I want to do this?
Defend yourself.
That a lot of the things announced at E3 this year will come out in like one more year or 2 more years or 3 or 4 years from now. Now I won't be covering Gamescom just for the fact that the time of it is. I will talk about it certainly, but I won't be covering any live streams or anything that happens because that will be early in the morning for me, and I will be asleep. I know I will. But I'll talk about it whenever I do get around to waking up and streaming. I really haven't heard enough feedback about the times I stream either. Yeah, I know a lot of people at like 7 p.m. because they're in Europe or Russia, or it's the middle of the night when they say they need to go to sleep. Like Hollowoods here says, I'm here, bud, and need to get up early, so I'm gonna drop out for now. Good job, keep it up. Until next time. Thanks for watching, Hollow Woods. Because if it does turn out that most US people also, like almost all my audience, it's kind of odd because according to the analytics on YouTube, most of my views are still from the United States, but a significant portion of people that actually comment on the live streams, which happen later, are from Europe or Russia. So my pre-recorded videos that get aired every Monday through Friday on YouTube, they start at about 2 p.m. Central Time and end at 7 p.m. Central Time, so right about now. Trying to emulate a primetime airing of TV shows on what you'd have on broadcast or cable TV. And if my audience in particular said, no, we don't like that, we actually like to watch the primetime TV shows, so you're actually competing with it too hard and we're not watching your shows because of that, then maybe I should have my scheduled recordings. It's time to move over to the European account. Air earlier. Like I could bump it back because they're pre-recorded. I could have them come off at like 6 o'clock Pacific daylight time. Sure, any time, whatever is the right time.
Welcome back. What have you unearthed today?
We've got a new friend invite over here. And play more Arena Fool.
Perform this task and enjoy yourself.
So I need to win 3 games with the Paladin, win 2 games with the Priest. Let's see if we can trade some of this. Druid or Hunter. So Druid, Hunter, Paladin in an arena run is what we need to do here. Still not up to level 20. How are we doing? I was trying to play some of these characters, but honestly, I don't think I'm going to get anything up to level 20 without friends' help. So, double check Paladin, Druid, or Hunter. Arena run. Paladin, Druid, or Hunter. We'll take Hunter. And Hearth Arena, will you work? Yes, you will. Thank goodness. Half the time doesn't work. 90. So I probably shouldn't have started an arena run. Look, if I look at my timer, like when is that timer about to run out? 15 minutes. Okay, well, unless it takes me 15 minutes to set up this Hearth Arena. Is that bad choices there, apparently? Just still following Hearth Arena, playing like an idiot. Like, I'm more than happy to play like an idiot and just let somebody else tell me what to do, because I've played enough of Hearthstone on my own to know I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe if there was a massive increase of people chatting. Like maybe in a year's time or less, depending on how many more viewers and live people get on the chat. Maybe I would sit here and just let the stream pick and give me advice, and we would take like a couple of minutes per choice. But I don't think that's an efficient use of our time right now. That's gonna be when the chat is gonna fly by like crazy. Still thinking, wow, 993.45. I still probably wouldn't be able to tell by my own experience which is the right one to pick, even when they're drastically different. I should have looked at that. Like, here's a good example. Should I get Imp Master or Angry Chicken or this taunt? I think I would have gotten Imp Master anyways. So I probably would have picked that. When they're closer together, that's probably where it's going to get more difficult. I probably would have picked the 8 creature. 107, but the tier score is 59. So this works way better for some reason. I feel like this is a strong deck we're building. Potentially a lot of victories. And see, right now we're playing on the, I believe, free arena run that we had before, or the arena run I purchased. However, I don't want to purchase any more arena runs because I want to get this up to 700 and unlock week 2 of One Night in Karazhan, because then I can get more cards. Probably easier than anything else that way. Paying 700 for 6 cards is a little crazy, but 700 gold, but it actually, I think, kind of works. Battlecry frees an enemy. Maybe just should have held back on that one. Like, there was 0 chance that this guy was going to actually attack. But I'm going to make him use the coin.
I hope you like my invention.
Chill out.
Let's see what happens here. Whether he attacks or just attacks the face or uses his ability and then attacks the face. Keep attacking. You know, there isn't enough here. If I was going to do 1 arena run per day, I could just stream every single day. I wouldn't like it. Not for a second, but... but it is... There's enough gameplay here. I could see how I could transfer to a everyday streamer on Hearthstone, but I frankly don't want to play Hearthstone that much. Gladiator's longbow. Your hero is immune while attacking.
What to do?
Giant mastodons. Deal 5 damage instead. Mana bind. Does that work? And see, they were saying, they said, Hearth Arena said that this worked with that, and I guess it did. Do 5 damage. Synergize with it. Trigger a friendly minion's death rattle. I guess I should have used the steady shot first, then summoned it. Didn't matter either way. Let's see. Do I want to do this? Let's attack here and before we do anything, see what happens. Vaporize. So let's do this and this then. And then new turn. Where's my Hearthstone deck tracker when we need it? Well, if it's not gonna work, we can turn on the other one. Hearthstone deck tracker not working. Why not? Just see if we can do that. Now I can't even hit the button if I wanted to. Whatever.
I hunt alone.
That worked pretty well. Just a big mess of cards.
You are shivering.
Why Hearthstone deck tracker doesn't recognize an arena run on the European account, I don't know. But whatever. Keep playing. Control at least 2 other minions, gain taunt. Let's see. I guess I want to do this. It's probably still the right move. And if I draw another character, I can summon this as long as this guy's still alive and get taunt. Darn it.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
Let's attack here. Don't vaporize. Maybe, maybe not. There's 20 damage on the field here. If he could play a spell to get rid of this guy, he could win. Well, that was a 10 mana character, so that means he's lost. Like, there's nothing you can do. Unless this is ice block. So 1-0, technically 2-0 because the first win is on ours. On this. I only need to get one more win to get that daily quest done and play one more game to get the second arena card pack. So 2 of them will be done
Rexa
pretty quickly.
versus Rexa.
Be nice to have some disconnects here, but that's not going to happen.
Bring it on.
Disconnects used to happen a lot more, which also probably affected greatly how easy it was to win back in the old days, which I argue it was easier to win back then.
The light protects me.
I'm just gonna play this and an end of turn. Probably not a good move. Not worth a coin just to play this. But I'm thinking maybe I'll get lucky, it'll give him some extra health. +2/+2. And then I'll have a 3/3, which means I can't be killed by those two alone.
Job's done.
Can only attack if your hero attacked this turn. So that would be a pretty useless one to put on the field, but I'll do it anyways. Need an elemental if I want to deal 5 damage. Death rattle. Think I'm gonna lose. I think quickly I'm gonna lose here.
Time for a lot of blood.
I need something that would clear the deck before they can do 17 more damage to me. Death rattle, death rattle.
I love omelets. The master hungers.
I've literally got nothing I can do. He'll leave me alive for like one more turn unless he's got a spell. Okay. Before anything happens, let's double check. Summon 2/1/1 raptors. Give a random friendly minion +1/+1. Alright.
Feed him.
There we go.
Don't touch the egg. I hunt alone. Job's done.
Like, I could have probably done something slightly different there, but I've lost. Bad luck. Just a bad run of luck. That's what I'd say, at least. There's like nothing that would stop him from winning. It'd still be several turns before I could even play this. Oh well. If I'm not going to get a 12 victory, which I probably am not, I might as well end it quickly and save time. And there's really nobody, like, past Russia, I mean, you're talking Japan and then Hawaii several hours later, and Alaska. Like, so when the Russian fans that are chatting go to sleep, nobody gets on and replaces them. So for that reason alone, if I started later in the United States timeline, and then the United States fans got tired and went to sleep, then the Europeans and the Russians would be still awake. I think that's how that works. Tracking. Just got a random beast around.
Job's done.
That's a random beast, alright. So if I played this next turn and or this would actually be better. Maybe I'll play this and this.
Avast, matey!
Let's see, what do we want? Destroy pirate. I'll take that. I will play this next turn. If he's playing a pirate deck, I might be better holding off, though.
Over here!
But I doubt he actually is.
I wonder.
Is he losing connection? That's too much to hope for. Keep moving fast. Keep the game going. Ah, destroyed the wrong one. Haha. I'm gonna play this.
I am not a morning person.
And attack that and then return. Summon some imps. Suppose if I could continuously heal this character, they'd summon more imps. Obsidian shard costs 1 less for each card you've played from another class.
I'm out of here.
Worked rather hard to kill the Imp Master for no real reason. Because I just needed 2 characters on the field to do that. See, next turn I can't play this. Next turn I could play this. Could play this. I probably will play this though. Just maintain taunts. This really is a give up situation unless he's got some kind of combination of cards that he can turn things around. It is depending on what you have and how good of a player you are. If you're approaching even 10 to 19 to 29, even a 10 difference there. What's this? Whenever this attacks the minion survives, draw a card. Interesting. Well, then let's do this. No cards for you. Now 7 to 29. You probably should give up now. But by all means try. Next time if you play an elemental last turn, deal damage. Did I play an elemental last turn? Yes I did. This'll work. 5 damage kills this. Game over.
I wonder.
5 damage. Anyways, I could just do 5 damage to the face. And then use the steady shot for the 2 damage.
Flames consume you. Oh.
Victory! Yay. I beat Aladdin. And slowly this hunter is getting up to rank 20.
Did Ragnaros give you frozen throne packs? Huh. I didn't think so.
Back we go. For 4-1 victory, hopefully. It's funny, it was only like a week ago, and I can't even remember what Ragnaros did give you. There was the Tavern Brawl, and
Rexa versus Valera.
he gave you
You're back.
Let the hunt begin.
Fireworks with the Tavern Brawl. I know that much. Fireworks, which you don't even have anymore because now they're frost fireworks. No, he gave you something else. But it wasn't arena based. It was something else. Maybe he just gave you regular card packs. Classic card packs without anything else.
I am not a morning person.
Swap the stats with a friendly minion. Interesting. So if I did this with this, I would give it more health. But I should save this to play after that. So play this on the 6th turn, play this on the 7th turn.
The master hungers.
Let the dark in.
A glorious invention.
Ooh, at 10-10. Nice.
Talk about a nice read.
Let the dark in.
Every time this happens, you get an extra attack. It's +1 attack. Because this is always 1 attack something, and it summons a 1/1 imp for the price of 1 health. Let me double check the chat. just to make sure nobody else has been trying to chat. Nope. It's been about 30 minutes and nobody said nothing. That should tell me something. Do I play this now or do I wait? I say I wait. This.
Let the dark
This.
in.
And we'll attack this and run a 50-50-50 shot. 50-50 shot there. I'm gonna kill my characters. That way this guy can't power up on them. And let's see. I attack once and then I swap stats with him. Darn it. Swap stats with a friendly minion. Can't do that. Summon a minion from with 5 or more. Okay.
I will be your death.
Job done.
Try that.
Pandaria will be ours.
Mine! All mine!
Let's summon that.
Get them, boys.
Sealing triple.
I need something to kill everybody. If I could do 2 damage to everybody on the field, that would be very nice right now. Deal 3 damage if you have this, deal 5 damage instead. Well, let's start with this. And wow. And I can play this.
I will be your death.
Job's done.
We have a new person on chat saying, Alexis, I just want to say I've been watching your stream since it started and I haven't been chatting because I'm watching your stream on my computer and playing the game on my phone. I'm loving the stream. Well, thank you, and thank you for letting me know. Feedback is very helpful, and I know that is definitely the case. My last stream had maybe 5 people chat on it and 91 views. So there is most definitely an amount of a large majority of people that don't chat, and I appreciate people watching if that's all they want to do, and I appreciate people chatting and watching if that's what they want to do too. But feedback is very helpful too. The last thing I want to do is end up with my YouTube being watched by computer bots, kind of like how Twitter is. You may notice if you've had a Twitter account for a while, there's a lot of random people that that follow you, and they don't seem to ever post anything or have anything to say, because they're just robots that somebody programmed for some reason. But thank you for watching. I guess that's I've said it a couple times, but I'll say it again. Here we go. 5, 2, 1, and we keep going. So we are in the realm. We are in that 6 or 7 realm of a win. I would like to go a lot more.
Rexa versus Jaina.
Oh wait, this was only 4 victories?
Begin.
I thought I'd gotten 5. Oh well. We'll get there eventually. Yep. That's how I would watch other people play Hearthstone too, is I would be playing Hearthstone and watching other people play Hearthstone. Try to get as much accomplished and at the same time be efficient with it. Either I do that or I listen to completely unrelated podcasts or YouTube videos while playing Hearthstone. And I love when people say they're loving my stream. That's nice to hear. Summon number 1/1 rats equal to this one's attack. Let's do that. I don't know if that's a good move or not. Probably not. Worth the coin for 2 damage. See, this potentially just forces them to use the Fire Blast to kill this character that does 1 damage to themselves. So it's really just a strategy to stall the game to mid-game or later, which might be an effective strategy. See, 2 mana to kill those characters. Let's see. 1. This.
Job's done.
And in return. So more than likely I'll be able to play this next turn and gain taunt. Would like to play this at some point. I haven't seen this card before, Backroom Bouncer.
I ain't nothing but a hound dog.
If I knew it existed, I would probably play it. I probably don't have it. Let's see. Ooh. Do this. And now you're 3/6. And that means I get 3 1/1 rats. And I can use this as a bully to kill other characters. Rats are stealing gems. So now we'll kill the rats. Man, I should have played this at some point. I keep forgetting about this card. It could be so powered up right now.
This document looks legally binding.
Alexa says, I'm going to take a break from the game just to chat with you. So, how long have you been playing Hearthstone? About 2.5 years, not directly from beta, but pretty early in this series. I've been playing differently. However, I've been trying just to save time for the most part and not get victories on ranked. With the new expansion where you can copy and paste decks in and out of your setup, it's become, with the next expansion, I'm going to really focus on winning more often. Which I hope works. A lot of times I'm talking or talking about video game news because this is my blog series or what's going on in my life, so I'll talk about that on rare occasions that something is going on in my life. So I haven't always been very good about paying attention and trying to get better, and until the Frostfall Festival it really wasn't super appealing to play arena runs. Let's see. I'm gonna run a gamble here that this gives this guy a +1/+1, so I can do this and end the turn. I don't know if I'm doing particularly good. Need to get a taunt up there too. Yeah, that was a bad mistake against a mage to make.
Put this apple on your head.
I can do 5 damage to kill this guy. He's still alive. Darn it. Nope. Alright, we'll do it a different way. Beast. 5 damage against this guy. 2 damage against those people. Freeze. In the turn. He has only 1 card. I have 2 cards. I actually probably have got this. Like, he's gonna have to play more control than he can actually afford to.
I don't have enough mana.
Get behind me.
Destroy pirate. Nope. Cannot destroy pirate. See, I'm debating in my head whether I should ask Alexis how long she's been playing Hearthstone. Do you know I only play on PC? I have a secondary account on my phone that I was using a lot for watch and learn quests and just having something online otherwise. But it's a completely different account, so it doesn't have anywhere as much as the progress of the Americas account as far as cards unlocked.
Don't mess with Tusker.
As a YouTuber that does this for their whole job, I'm never really in a commute situation, so there's no benefit as much as it would for normal people to having my main account on my phone. I'm never around. I'm never stuck in a car or on a bus or a train or something. Hey, now we're up to 5 victories. 5-1. As for the other games, yes, I only cover PC games right now because the proper software and hardware needed to play like a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One game and record that and get it on YouTube in good quality, it's like $1,000 to $1,500 worth of investment, because I'd have to buy an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4, probably both, to play their moderate amount between the two of individual exclusives, the console exclusives that don't come to PC. It puts my game collection spread out amongst 3 different accounts between Steam, Xbox Live, and PlayStation Network, and then I would need a capture device, some kind of device that I could plug in between the HDMI plug and Xbox and PlayStation 3. And at the moment, at least, I don't see any reason to cover Nintendo stuff. Kevin Wu, is this NA, EU, or Asia? Right now we're playing an arena run on the European account. We're getting those free arena runs, so might as well play them. Let's do this. That's probably a better move. Even though he's just going to either use this or this to kill it. There's a lot of problems with playing games on PC. Still, things that I would have hoped had been fixed by now, of just incompatibility and bad PC ports and lack of patching and lack of support. I'd still think playing on PC is probably a great way to go for older gamers, but if you just want it to work and you're just giving it to a kid, giving them a console probably makes sense. Alexa says, I started playing Hearthstone today, and by the way, I'm a guy. Lol. I have a gender neutral name, but I get that a lot. Oh, sorry. Sorry for assuming. There. Well, welcome to Hearthstone. I suppose is the right thing to say there, since this is your first day playing Hearthstone. It's nice to see that new people are getting on the Hearthstone, because there is a pretty steep onboarding process, and if we look here, like, this is my European account, so people have friended me. Here's somebody who hasn't been online for a month. Here's somebody who hasn't been online for at least a month. Here's another one that hasn't been online for a month. Here's somebody else that hasn't been online for a month. So of the 16 people that have friended me on the European account, 3 of them got into Hearthstone and then got bored of it and left already. Let's see. No, I need to play this. Then attack.
Job's done.
Kevin Wu said today, well, the game is pretty boring now. Should get better when the expansion drops. Yes. Of course, he doesn't know it's boring because he just started playing. It's only boring because we've been playing it forever. I wish they'd give more cards to new players. Like, if I was making Hearthstone and programming it, I would say all new players should get like the full classic set of cards, all the legendaries and everything. They should
Flames consume you.
let's see. They should probably get about 10 packs of everything else. All the old cards that are banned and wild, give them just 10 packs random of those to open up. They should get a very nice welcome package, better than the $5 welcome package you can spend on cards. They should get more than one free arena run.
I wonder.
Now is probably a really good time to start, though. In the Frostfire Festival, getting these free arena runs, playing an arena run while you're at very, very low levels will get your character up very fast and give you cards that you don't have. Kevin Wu says Hearthstone is not generous enough. No, it's not. I'd much prefer to pay $60 a year for it and just get all the cards and just drop the collectible card element of it altogether.
Time runs out on me.
Like, I would be willing to do that on Hearthstone. I'm not willing to do that on Fable Fortune since that's still in beta, though. That's kind of one of the nice things about Gwent inside of Witcher 3 is you just would have to do a lot of side quests to get all of the cards in Gwent. You didn't have to ever pay anything extra. However, now that they've taken Gwent out of Fable 3 and made it its own thing, I bet they will make you pay extra for those cards. Yeah. Alexa says, I'm new to Hearthstone. I used to play a long time ago and got bored of it. I just wanted to come back to it. On mobile, they gave me 2 packs for having an Android Samsung phone. Yep, that's one thing you get for having a Samsung phone. And there's if you follow them on Twitter, there's some other ways you can get some free packs too. Let's see, let's play this. Attack. When they have esports competitions, they'll have you choose a champion and you can win some packs that way if you just log in during the events. I imagine if you were a very casual Hearthstone player and just followed them on Twitter, saw when the new expansions happened, logged in the 2 or 3 weeks before an expansion happened, which they don't tell you exactly when they're going to happen, so you'd have to just kind of log in as soon as they announce something and continue logging in until that new expansion is out. You can get a lot of extra things. There's several hidden achievements, like the first time you turn something to dust, they give you 95 dust, so you have 100 dust to craft something. If you collect all the pirates, I think they give you a pirate card. If you collect all the murlocs, I think they give you a murloc card. There's probably a list somewhere, but I don't even know where it is, of hidden achievements. Swap stats. Let's see. I can kill this. And then just maintain this. Or swap this. Why not? End the turn.
You require my assistance?
They should give some kind of reward for coming back. Just after a while, they say there should be like a welcome back. Let's catch you up. Let's not punish you for the game's failure to keep your attention. Of course, the daily rewards give you 40 to potentially 100 gold if you play them every day and get them all done. That's what I'm doing now as I'm doing other things. So the most loyal players are going to get more gold than probably a lapsed player. Let's see. Alexa says, I meant to say I'm not knew the Hearthstone, I used to be a hardcore player a long time ago, but then I felt like it died. Well, it's certainly trying to win more people. And there were definitely slumps. But almost all collectible card games, if they have any kind of fan base to begin with, will stay. There will be a loyal contingent of players that will just stay with the game no matter what. So it's really hard for a card game to die. There's still people playing probably the Game Boy Yu-Gi-Oh games out there. Let's see. This fully die at least. Let's see. Kevin Wu says the cards you get for getting all the pirates and getting all the murlocs are disabled. This is due to the rewards shifting to wild. Oh, darn it. I got them before then. I can't do anything that I'd like to do. So I'm gonna just end the turn and see what happens.
My magic will tear you apart.
Aha!
Yeah, I've lost.
Aha!
So now you have to make those 2 cards as with dust. Which you need to make something with dust from the wild set anyways to play wild against friends, so I'd imagine those 2 cards in particular would be the best to use dust on above anything else. Although they'd probably be pretty expensive, since I think they're both potentially legendary cards. Well, we're at 5-2 now on this arena run. I'll either lose or I'll win.
The light shall bring
But
victory.
then that'll probably be the end of it.
Begin.
Like, I don't imagine I'll get 2 or 3 victories in a row without losing. This is an alright deck, but not the best. It's missing something. Something early game, something a little bit more protective. It's got a lot of taunts, but the taunts alone don't seem to help.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, if he's gonna draw a bunch of cards, I should play this. Let's see what happens. Yeah, for brand new players, brand new accounts, they might as well just hand all of the wild cards over to new players. Like, if they say they don't care about wild anymore, just say, well, fine, here. We see no value in these cards, therefore, take them. Take them all. Right. This.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
I should kill this, but I don't know how to do it. This vicious fledgling. So we'll see what we can do next time. This is a taunt. I think the taunt is the best thing to do.
Talk about a nice
That too. And I don't want this guy to die.
Answers.
So I'm gonna do that. And then that. See, Alexis says, you're right about the dedicated players for card games, Pokemon card has been existing for so long. Yep. Yeah, they really bungled that Pokemon Go event badly. They should have had some backup Pokemon cards games going. Just like we'll do other Pokemon things. We'll have everybody play the latest Pokemon. Is it Sun and Moon? Is that the latest Pokemon game on their 3DSs? See, Niantic, the runners of that event, tried to blame Verizon. Verizon claims that it wasn't their fault, and
I wonder.
Niantic did work with Sprint, but didn't work with any of the other cell phone providers.
Pay attention, class.
We've got to kill this guy, so I can do this, and this, and that. I really haven't heard if Pokemon the card game though has changed much. I imagine it gets new cards when they add new Pokemon, but I don't know if there's a major meta shift in the game, or is it just always for little kids, and because it's for little kids they don't go crazy with it. This
I am not a morning person.
and then
I
this.
love omelets.
And I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna end the turn. Alexa says, today I was thinking to myself, I want to play a hardcore strategy game, so that's how I came back to Hearthstone, and I plan to be dedicated to it. Okay. Hardcore strategy game. I don't know if Hearthstone is hardcore enough to be a hardcore strategy game. And I'll watch you every time I'm playing. Oh, that's nice. I have over like 4,000 videos on my channel, so there's plenty to watch even if I'm not streaming. So I was going for this, and this isn't gonna work. Let's see. Need to kill 3. So we'll start with this. And we need... Yeah, I've lost. That's gonna be it for this arena run. Everything on my channel's in the playlist. You can find the playlist and watch whatever game I'm covering. There's a Hearthstone playlist, so you can watch all my embarrassing early Hearthstone coverage. I've been streaming for a little bit over 2 years now, and have gotten a little bit better, not greatly better. I still say and ah a lot. So for a free entry, we get a card pack worth 100 gold and 110 gold. Not bad. And exactly what we got before too. Let's see. And with these card packs in particular, that is giving me cards that I kind of desperately need. I'm starting to have enough to build a deck. Mahmood's online. Hi Mahmood. Let's come back in here and take this and have that free win. I don't know if I'm really going to play this. I see you have Let's Play Hearthstone number 690. Looks like I have plenty to watch. Yeah, that was several months ago. I may have been streaming at that point. I may have not yet, but I think I started live streaming at about 660, and I was pre-recording everything before then. So particularly on Hearthstone, there's a lot of stuff. When do you stream Hearthstone? Every 3 days on average. So like I'll get the daily quest done, and I'll get 3 more daily quests, and come back and stream around 2 p.m. Central United States time, but not very consistently. I can't promise any real consistent time because I have insomnia, and frankly I just don't wake up at the right time half the time. So I was an hour late. I was at like 4:40 when I started streaming Central Time today, and it's usually after 2 o'clock. I usually don't even wake up before then. Well, everybody watching on live, stay tuned, but it's time to make another break so I can break this up into recordings later. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.